Hello everyone. Hold on. Stop. Hello everybody and welcome to another Nerd Tactics live stream. I'm going to be showing off, talking about some stuff. I got Pat here in Pro Tag, and we may have some other people join us. Hey Pat.
Yeah, see what we can get in.
Cool.
Evening all, how y'all doing?
Doing good. We just got the I'm going online right now to copy the live link for everybody, put it in guild. So I have been working on my I've been working on my Zavage, and I'm gonna give him a shot. He's not ready yet, but oh god, no, I don't want that.
So how many turns do you give him before he dies?
I don't know. I mean, he's only gear level 8 right now, but I Zated him, and he doesn't even have all of his other stuff, so I'll show him to you guys here in a sec. Oh, guild has started a raid. Okay, so I'm going to start off just by showing him. So I started him yesterday, 2 days ago. Basically after TK421 beat me in phase 1. I decided I wasn't going to be that guy anymore. I don't like losing, especially when I have as many characters as I do. So, I've already Zated his Brute, but like, all of these are still really weak. All the rest of his abilities. So here, let's do our daily challenge today. No, I already did that. I should have saved that for tonight. If I'd known we were live streaming, I would have done the event today, live.
I told you about it. I tagged you guys.
Well, I've been, let's just say I had a rough night. For the PG. Basically, I drank too much.
PG?
I don't know if we're PG, but we're going to go with that.
For now.
For now. That's fine. Oh, it's not in here, is it? I was going to say, well, kind of good, kind of bad. I probably would have spent the money if the one piece I needed was in here. I've been not spending much on this game.
So, just a side note, Robert, I am technically live streaming you like we set up over the weekend, or last weekend, so I don't know if you can throw me in or not, but it should be working.
Let's see. Give me a sec. I'll try and do this on the live stream. It'll be nice and interesting. Interact. That's fine. I'm gonna probably keep you turned off for the most part, but we're gonna.
I understand. I'm not saying you got to put me on, but we spent all that time trying. I want to know if it actually works.
That's true. Where is? I thought there was a. You're definitely in here. I want to crop it. How do I do that? Can you see it?
Man, yeah, I can see it.
There's lots of black around it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out how to crop the.
Oh man, it's delayed too. I've already. You're gonna see me die to the Rancor real quick here soon.
Is Rancor's not up right now? Oh,
Yes,
yeah, it is.
The.
We're doing like a modified dead period because we have so many tickets.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna release it at same time release P4, and then an hour later.
And start another one.
Start another one with a 24-hour dead period.
Oh, hold on. So this one doesn't have a dead period?
It does. It does.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
That would have been bad.
I was about, hold on, wait, I can go bonkers on Rancor? Yes, please.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. Hold on. This is all new, so like we figured out a way to finally get him in here. It's pretty cool actually, the way that I worked it out, because nobody else can do this. Like this is something different.
What, have two going at once?
Yeah.
Yeah, reality skewed gamers does it.
Well, crap. I've been trying to figure out how to do it for like forever. So it took us what, like 4 hours of sitting together trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
I bet you it's one button.
Huh?
I bet you it's one button.
No, it's not one button, unfortunately. Well, I can do this. Everybody's
yeah,
like,
but there's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of black.
I know.
It's not.
I'm gonna figure out how to crop.
I don't know how to
fix
fix that.
Everybody else is probably like, "Wow, this is the worst live stream ever." I want to edit transform. Can I crop? Aha! That should be getting close. 550. And crop top. 150. No. That was bottom. Crop top 150. Nah, 100. 100.
Getting there.
Ha! There we go.
Good enough for now.
Oh, I was gonna say, if nothing else, we can. It gives us a second. We can watch him play while I'm playing.
Okay.
Is that weird the way I set it up right there?
There we go. No, it's not. Just shrink it down. Make sure keep shrinking. I'm like the side thing. So.
I don't know. I think you're pretty tiny right now.
That's what she said.
Ha! Wow, what I should do.
You could also adjust yours.
Adjust mine?
Do the main one.
Make it bigger?
Smaller. Slightly smaller so you have both going.
Well, crap, I just learned how to crop, so that's probably going to happen. Hold on. Knox.
Yeah, and then I don't know what program you use to stream, but I'm sure you could put stuff around it.
I do have some stuff around it. It's just not very much.
Yeah.
Okay. I am planning to add more to this. I'm just not there yet. It'll be way cooler later.
Well, that's what they all say.
Do we have an official logo?
Yeah, I made one. I'll send it to you.
I was just very happy at the number 4 ranking after we finished our last hat run. That was pretty gratifying there.
That was. We'll be back up there. We haven't dropped out the top 100 for the month yet, so.
That's awesome.
So what I'm deciding here, and this will break up my new Turpentine squad. I'm loving Ezra and Kanan right now. I'm a big Star Wars fan, but a big Rebels fan. So I've been trying to figure out how they're most effective in a raid.
Did you see Mole's video? I think he did that.
Whose video? No, I haven't been on YouTube in a little while. What video?
McMoles. Pow. Oh, that's Pow and Saxon. There was another one. Ezra. It's Qui-Gon, Yoda, Kenobi, R2, and Ezra.
Okay, well. Okay, no Kenobi, and R2's a very long way away from me from being released. I've been trying to figure out how to work either Ezra or Kanan into a Phase 1 team if you're just wanting to run Jedi, if your guild doesn't have a Zylo or now
Why wouldn't you run Zylo? Gross.
Are you even a guild if you don't have Zylo?
That's right. I was going to say, somebody has to do it. Okay, I do want to talk about this later. I'm not ready for it, but yeah.
But not all of us have that, and some of us like the fun of playing stage 1, and we have to have something to do with our Jedi because we all know they don't really work too well on any other stage at the moment. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to rotate these two characters into HAAT, because personally I'm really high on them. I really like what they both do and their game mechanics. I really like Kanan in Phase 3 on a Turpentine team, especially because he gives protection out with one of his special abilities, and I think that's a huge thing because he can either help keep the Emperor alive longer, or in particularly give at the beginning of the phase, give that extra protection to Han Solo so he stays alive longer, so the the gears start turning faster and you get all the Emperor's debuffs up a little faster. The other thing he also does though is he counterattacks, and I've been using him and Ezra in squad battles plus Galactic War to kind of test this out. And Kanan's counterattack is pretty reliable. And so if you can throw Kanan's counterattack into the Turpentine meta, I think you can definitely up the damage and the survivability.
He shouldn't be attacking. I'm not gonna say that mine's perfect. Like my Turpentine. And honestly, I'm probably going to a Typatine or something here shortly, but I don't know. I just think that if you're taking a character in to change that, I mean, there's about 10 different things, and counterattack isn't part of any of them right now. Why?
Right, but this is why the counterattack works, is because you manage the taunt phases, okay? So basically my thought is Stormtrooper Han, Turpentine, Palpatine, Kanan, and then Imperial Guard. And you manage the taunt cycle between Han and Kanan, and when Kanan is up and he's taunting, he counterattacks. It's a straight counterattack onto the B2 droid. And so it's extra damage. When his taunt is up, he gets I'm gonna have to look at his buffs real quick. He gets tenacity, gets life based off of tenacity. He's getting life back based off of debuff. I'll have to look up the ability real quick. And then you're doing that extra damage, and at the height of the Emperor going over and over again and getting that attack on your tank, if you've got Kanan buffed up, completely kitted out for health and shields, you don't need any speed on him, and he's the one that's taunted, you're double dipping off of the Empire's basic attack. I mean, I haven't been able to run it yet. I'm working on gearing him, but it's my concept right now to be able to improve the damage in that phase for people that are free to play without having to go to a Thrawn.
So a lot of people don't know kind of what you've been working on, and I know we're not ready to make a video about it or anything like that yet, but you should probably tell Pat, because what you're working on is pretty freaking awesome.
I'm a free-to-play player for the most part. Straight cop, when double drops hit, I will drop, $20 and buy some crystals so I can finish out a character. Or I can get I can get extra mod drops. But outside of that, do everything else completely free to play. I've ground where I'm at over the past year.
Yeah,
Am I correct on my time frame there?
probably a little bit less
And
than
I'm
that.
currently little less than that, and I'm currently finishing top 10 damage, both HAAT and Rancor, currently in our guild, and we're last Rancor we finished 4th in world for our run. So
Heroic AT,
I'm really
not
excited.
Rancor.
Excuse me, HAAT, not Rancor, but I'm personally really excited just for the fact that I'm a mostly free-to-play player and I'm able to have that much success in this game.
Wait, as a
And so
free-to-play player, you get your
Yes.
600 every day, right?
Absolutely.
Excuses. No one has any more.
Well, what do you mean? The free to play, they claim that they can't get there. What?
Yeah, a lot of people free to play will say, "Oh, I can't get it. I'm free to play."
Well,
Just
you
for
have to
crystals
log
and
in more than once a day.
Yeah.
I mean, I spend
Yes.
$20 a
And you
month, maybe $20 every 2 weeks. Like, I'm not. And usually nowadays, I don't go for chromium packs. I actually bought my first chromium pack in like forever the other day, and I decided I can't do it anymore because I put 90% of the shards into the shard shop. It's painful.
That's you. You are the 1%. But it's basically just playing every day, maximizing out to your 600. That's actually really pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
You have to actually focus on your normal energy as opposed to Cantina energy to do that. And all you need is to finish your dailies and have
And participate in
arena
raids.
team finish in the top.
But
Participate in raid, and have your arena team finish in the top 200 every day, which is not hard.
Easy.
It is ridiculously easy. I'm running Wigs, Ezra, Kanan, and Yoda right now. It's a horrible team, but I want to play with Kanan and I want to play with Ezra.
My escapes, by the way, sorry to interrupt, but my escapes today have been legendary. I'm on like I've missed one escape and I got out the second try. Seriously,
It's not bad.
I haven't failed.
But are you
at-
good? I thought we were gonna see Zavage in
We will,
this.
but I got in and he just kept escaping, so I haven't gotten frustrated yet.
Good answer.
I mean, why
But
slow the raid down?
back to my phase 3 point with Kanan. Kanan at max has a 70% counter chance and recovers 25% health when he suffers a debuff. And it's not that B2 throws a whole lot of debuffs out there, but he does, he does throw a few depending on what phase he's in. And so if you've got Kanan taunted, let's just say he's got at least one debuff from the B2 depending on his thing, he's the majority of the time counterattacking and getting health back when he counterattacks. And speed's really not an issue with this character. You really don't need him to have speed. You need him to be stacked with health on health mods, in my opinion. I just don't have him to gear level 10 yet, or much of my Turpentine squad there yet. But if someone out there's can try that for me and throw some gameplay out, I'd be really excited to see how that works over Soon Fok. I think it's a much better switch out counter attacker for counter attack.
Where should I
that
put the
point.
live stream in the Skunk channel? Should I just put it in?
I already have.
Oh, sweet. How are we
It's
doing
in the-
today? I haven't even looked.
Got 8 right now.
8 people watching?
So,
I didn't tag everyone on Team Skunk, but
That's fine. I don't expect you to. live stream, not a. Oh, let's go here.
Well, you're beating Gunblade right now, so
I'm whooping
you should
him.
be feeling good right now. No, not whooping him.
Oh, did he get another one in?
You're only 700k ahead on phase 1. I
Well,
don't call
crap!
that a whoop.
I need
call
to
that
get back into.
I call that successful escapes.
Yeah.
So.
He's running the Zavage though. Like his Zavage is so freaking good. It makes me want to cry. Because Savage gets 3 chances to escape every run. Even with the lower speed. Like, his speed isn't going to be anywhere near mine, but he gets freaking turn meter up every time he's attacked. It's so good. Whoever figured that one out, I'm totally jealous. I wish I had. So my new arena team is going to have both in it. I'm going to run Rex lead with Savage, Zedad, and Kylo. You guys still there?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we're still here.
Oh, okay. Savage, Kylo.
Savage melts in arena with any type of stun or health debuff.
Well, you're correct.
And the Emperor kicks his butt.
But think about the well, you'd want to run tenacity on him for well, this is a retreat before I die.
So
what I'm saying is that basically that it's just a really long-lived team. Do you agree with that? Like, how big of a pain in the ass? And then put a Xeris in there just to piss everybody off.
it'd be pretty unkillable, though. I think did they adjust or nerf her her Omega ability, because I think I've come across a couple of Varys recently, and it seems like I've been able to punch through.
They're probably not Zeded.
I've been able to punch through that health buff.
I don't know.
Instead of characters being completely unkillable like it was before.
Yeah.
No, they didn't nerf her. I haven't heard. I would have heard of that one, but haven't yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump in here and mute this. Ugh. Mute. There we go. Sorry, I want to be able to chat with people if they jump on. Are any of our regulars on? The guys who were on the last couple raids?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Where's my chat window?
Looks like only chat participants is going to be you and I.
The what?
Oh, I was just looking at chat participants. Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's because I'm not in gaming, I guess?
Do you guys have at this game if you are...
Yeah, that's the only one I have as well.
What are you talking about?
There's one comment from
Demetrius. Really?
Demetrius, thank you. Do you have at this game if you are free-to-play player?
I'm assuming that's have fun.
Do you have fun? Yes. This game is
absolutely
one of the best RPGs that has ever existed. On combat, on balance, they listen to the devs listen to the players. I mean, maybe not perfectly, but they do a pretty darn good job of listening to what we want. They don't always give it to us, but they listen.
So, and this is the other thing we have to remember if we're free-to-play players, is you can't covet that, phase 3 heroic hat clear. That's just not attainable as a free-to-play player.
Oh, it is. It's just
so
check back in a year or so.
Yeah,
well, in a year or so, but I wasn't able to throw down the cash to, you know, get Director Krennic when he was in the shard shop. That just wasn't a reality for me. And I'll get Thrawn next time he's available. I've almost got my Phoenix squad completely 7-starred out. But
What do you mean by almost?
even with all that, I'm not. Hera's at 6-star. Outside of that, I've got everybody 7-star except for Sabine.
Oh yeah, Sabine's
she's a
so
little bit
hard.
harder to farm.
I'm thinking,
but even with that, it's still going to be another 6 months before I could put anything close out because of having to gear, you know, everybody during Earth. So I don't have Thrawn yet. So that's just not a reality for me. So I just recognize, hey, that's not a reality for me. So where can I be most successful? Where can I put the biggest damage number up and have the most impact? So I'm not trying to chase what I watch on YouTube. I'm trying to set realistic goals and then meet or exceed them.
yeah.
As a free-to-play player. So, and
Well,
I'm gonna see what damage number I can get out of Ezra here. This is basically my normal Phase 1 Jedi squad. Let's see, Qui-Gon's gear level 11. Everybody else is gear level 10. I know this isn't maybe ideal, but as a free-to-play player, this is what I got. I'm hoping for 200k. We'll see what happens.
Well, here I'll give you front and center, I guess. I don't know how to. I haven't set you up as a scene person yet, so. Whoa.
No, don't worry about it. You keep doing your thing. I think people. I'm running on a huge delay. I've been watching it, so.
I don't think anybody notices.
Throwing me front and center isn't gonna match up with my audio, so it's better if people just watch with my gameplay.
Well, fine then.
You know what? I'm gonna make one more decision. I'm gonna kick back out. I forgot Yoda. Mace has to come out for Yoda. I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually doing.
Tenacity.
Gunblade's been whooping my butt in Phase 1. I don't know if he's not paying attention today or if I just actually am. Last couple raids have been me just sort of sitting in bed, kind of playing a little bit, watching a little bit of TV. Today,
yeah, he's not usually on this late.
He's the guild. Isn't that TK421?
No, TK421 is TK421.
Oh, who's Gunblade? Just a random dude?
Gunblade.
Huh? Oh.
He's in the guild. It doesn't say much.
Except for he beats me at Phase 1.
I scored 1 damage.
Wait, you scored 1 damage on Rancor?
Nope, in the tank.
I hate you. You know I'm on this freaking quest. I'm going to figure out how to do it. Wait, how did you do it?
I don't know.
What team were you running?
Akbar.
Just Akbar by himself?
Mm-hmm.
Did he attack?
No, I didn't think so. Apparently it did.
No, it's going to be a debuff or something. That's what I'm thinking. If they put a debuff up that doesn't actually hit that person right away, it does 1 damage. Does that make sense?
I don't care. I got 1 damage. You didn't.
And on top of that, I've been trying to get 1 damage for like 2 weeks. I literally have been running teams to try and get 1 damage. I'll see if I can play around with some of my concepts on the live stream tonight. After.
In all honesty, it's a glitch.
Well, that's fine. I want to glitch every game. I want to be the guy who they say, hey, we're going to run zeros. And then I put out a video that says, here's how you get 1 damage. And nobody can be mad about 1 damage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a beer.
Oh, jealous.
So
I'm gonna get up here.
I actually just retreated.
How did you
I
do?
didn't particularly care for my last run.
Oh.
So Qui-Gon and Ezra died early in the in the event. So I
Well, if Gunblade did slow down, I would stop using Kylo, but now I'm afraid he's going to catch me again. I know, because I know he'll put up 1,000,000 damage without thinking about it. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab a monster. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, so I got a random question for everybody.
got to be kidding.
And I'd love to hear from the people in game chat, although I can't see it. You guys are going to have to tell me what people are seeing.
Oh yeah.
So, has anybody said anything?
Nope.
Okay. So here's my question. It's, what is your gaming energy drink? Beer?
Beer.
I'm guessing for Pat.
I have my white monsters every now and then.
A white monster.
Oh yeah, those are delicious.
I just tried a new one called oh crap, I don't even know the name of it. Balls was always my answer to that for the longest time.
Never had one.
Oh, so good. And they're ribbed for her pleasure.
Brown chicken, wow, wow.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
That's racist.
Same difference. Run away! Ooh, I got away again.
So,
That was a little tiny run though. Yeah. And my phase 3, I'm so excited. I put so much effort into my phase 3 recently.
what do you have for us on phase 3?
I'm running Chirpatine. My phase 2 is terrible. I mean, my phase 2 is good too, but you beat me last week on phase 2. And my clones are way better than yours.
Yeah, I know.
What were you
Yeah,
running?
but your
Oh,
droids
but you
aren't.
ran 4 teams and I just ran 1. Right?
So yeah, yeah. I've been trying to keep from the fact telling Pat that I ran Rebels on phase 2 when we're not supposed to, but I wasn't going to be able to run phase 4 and 5's escape, so I couldn't resist. So
Honestly, it doesn't matter that much at this point. We farm it so damn fast.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I ended up running Wigs, Ezra, Fives, and Lando. My Lando's dies very easily. He's not geared where he needs to be.
God,
But I ran a
Lando's
couple
like
runs
the only
and,
good rebel I have.
I ran a couple of runs and let's see, I think I downed the tank twice.
What do you mean you downed
and
it?
then just-
Oh, no, I know. Never mind. That's a stupid question.
I was able to topple the tank twice during my run with that group, and then I just tacked the tank until the tank wiped me. I did 500,000 with that group. I was pretty happy with the results.
500K is a solid
for
run.
that.
That's
considering P3 or P3 and P4, you need to do 240. P3 is 380.
I put up
But,
86.
almost double that.
So it was. I still wasn't happy with it, but like I said, I'm on a quest to prove that both Ezra and Kanan are awesome in game. I might be wrong, but this is my current quest.
Like me in trying to find the 1 damage, the ability to do 1 damage to Rancor.
Yes.
So I did that
But
1,000
they're-
damage, and I was in 13th place. Just, this is why I care about the 1 damage. 1 damage would put me in 13th place. Is it, nobody else find that awesome?
Why do you think I register zeros half the time?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm happy to register 0, but if I could master registering 1, I would be awesome. I would be awesome. Oh, switch to night mode in YouTube gaming. What is
That's what I have. Oh,
Huh?
so that's the one I've been using.
Oh, night mode?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you running right now? Pat? I don't have...
I haven't even hit. I'm still logged in on my alt,
Oh.
so I just registered zeros for him.
Okay, so let's have a quick rundown. I'm trying to figure out what are the best mods for Savage for soloing Phase 1. And my other question
Posted
is...
them.
Huh?
I posted it in Cantina.
I know, it's boring. I want to talk about it. You posted it in Cantina?
Yeah, with the video link.
No, I don't want a video link. Because then I actually have to watch the video.
No, I took a screenshot.
Oh.
For you.
Well, see, now that's really nice of you, actually.
I don't know. It's still a little too much work for you, buddy.
What?
Clearly.
Nope, I got it now. So, I can't show that to everybody, though. Now I'm going to have to set it
I mean,
up.
I would think.
Go ahead.
I would imagine it would be health mods. It's
No.
not like you're really worried about taking turns.
No, it's offense, and I knew already it was offense and critical chance. I think is what the combo is.
Yep.
Man, nobody runs off.
Freaking Gunblade passed me! It's okay. He's going to beat me again. He always does. His runs are so much better than my Zylo run. So much better.
Guess I'll go log into my main, throw some hits in.
You don't need to hit Phase 1. I mean, honestly, Phase 1 should really be Zylos and...
Jedi.
No, Zylos and Savage. I mean, now that we have
I mean,
two
actually
Wanna have
options...
fun and run some Jedi.
I usually throw up airplane mode and just practice, because I run that Darth Nihilus team for P1, which is fun.
I don't think I know that one.
It's let me get it so I'd say it correctly. It is select squad. It's Nihilus, lead, Zaris. I don't have Zeta on her. Maul. Dooku and Savage.
That's interesting.
So.
Why not just run your Savage team and just put a Zeta on him?
I don't have a Zeta yet.
Oh. Do you have any Zetas?
Nope.
No Zetas?
No Zetas.
Not even like no Cody, no Darth Vader, nothing?
No. I'm probably gonna throw it on Nihilus for Arena first. But no, I've got 7 out of 20. I just unlocked it last week. Week before.
Oh man, I had one that I was like, oh, I might throw this on R2, and then I was like, he keeps beating me with Savage, so I gave it to him, but it was like my 6th or 7th one.
Yeah, I'm still farming the ships pretty well. I finished top 3. Normally.
Did you get your 3 Zetas from
the Ewok thing? No.
Yeah, I got that today too.
I can't do assault battles for some reason. My Empire team's not there yet.
Oh, that's impossible.
No. For the Flash event.
The Flash event, I can't even get to the lowest level.
What?
I unlocked my
I
Ewoks,
barely.
but I didn't like level them or anything.
No,
What?
yeah, no.
I have
Okay,
pretty
you're
decent
assuming
Ewoks.
everybody's like. Okay, so how many people in the game you think actually spent any time leveling a Ewok other than Tebow or Chief Chirpa?
Or if you're doing TiVo, it's either TiVo or Chirpa.
Well,
Really
no,
right.
but back in the day, but see, that's the whole difference. Is like I was trying to be. So Mercs for Hire, the guild we were in before this. I was in from like the start of the game, and I wanted to down heroic, and nobody else was willing to do the work. So I got Tebow like all maxed out and badass, and And so my T-bow was already there, and then when I found out that Ewok Scout had a 50% turn meter reduction and got the speed boost off of T-bow's thing, then I went to that, and then then Ewok Elder adds 20% turn meter on your side, which means that those two attack faster. And I was just like, hey, I wonder, like, Ewoks were the first team to ever solo phase 1 in Rancor.
Sorry, I missed half of that. So I had a phone call.
No, it's alright. Basically what I said is the Ewoks, the reason I have them is because they're all like gear level 9 and 10 is because they were the first solo Rancor team. First phase 1. Back in the day.
Right. But that's back in the day, so let's just say the majority of players have come in and T-bow's no longer has not been relevant, which I think is the case. So the Ewok that's been relevant would have been Chief Chirpa, which people would have been worked on, and he recently became more available with the Cantina node, which I think happened in the last maybe 6 months, because he was Chromium only for a while, if I remember correctly.
Once I pass
so
a million damage, by the way. Sorry.
So if you come into a guild, they're already clearing Rancor. Everybody's working to HAAT. You're gonna go with Chirpa. So you're not gonna have worked on T-bow. Ewok Scout, I still believe, is a 2 hardbowed battle only. Only grind, which even for a pay player is ridiculous.
Which one?
Or maybe he's 3 now. Ewok Scout.
he was.
Yeah, he's got.
No, it was Chirpa that was awful.
He's got. Yes, but Chirpa is a Cantina battle. His drop rate is awful, but it's doable.
No, none of them
I
are.
finished
I
him
don't
off
think.
on
I don't think any of them are just
finished
one node hard.
No, no. Chirpa's Canteen battle. I don't know what node he is, but he's like a 12, and I finished him off on a double drop weekend.
Yeah, of course. That's the
why
way.
I'm so high on double. It's the way to go, right? If you're gonna drop money, you drop it on a double drop. You pick your character. I finished Wedge. I finished Chief Chirpa. I recently finished Anakin Skywalker, Ezra Bridger. I might be missing one more that I finished on double drop weekends in a couple days. All of them Cantina Energy, and then mods. If you're gonna double drop, those are the two you do for it.
You pick a character, or you pick something you want to farm.
Right.
Okay, so let's cut into a lore section now, because I realize we've just been talking about the galaxy right now. So well, first of all, I've been wanting to do this with Eric especially, but I'll be interested in Pat's. Last Jedi. Before we get into it, Last Jedi. Who is the Last Jedi? Are we saying Luke Skywalker is the Last Jedi, and who is Rey's? What is Rey's lineage? Go ahead.
I'm calling dibs on. They're only naming it Last Jedi because he's the last known one.
Okay.
And obviously Rey is Force. Finn apparently is pretty dirty. I'm sure he'll come out with something.
Yeah.
And isn't there one more movie scheduled
after this one? Yeah. There's like 37 million movies scheduled, just FYI.
Is that official? I thought that was.
Yeah. No, they pretty much said that they're going to make Star Wars until Star Wars stops making money.
So never.
Yeah, so it'll be a movie a year until Star Wars stops making money.
I think it was smart what they did when they spaced out the 3. You had the 3 in the 80s, and then mid 2000s.
I love the stuff they're coming out with, though. Okay, they've gotten rid of my entire EU, and I'm butthurt about it. Okay, whatever, but at least they're releasing new content at a reasonable pace. There've been 12 books, Eric, since Disney bought it, maybe more.
What, recently?
Yeah.
We talking about new expanded universe or old expanded
No,
universe?
new. We're talking
New
about
expanded
Disneyverse.
universe.
How,
Yeah, that's right. They've been good books. The Luke Skywalker one is awesome. I enjoyed that one. It's Luke Skywalker.
Kenobi was the best.
Shortly after. Well, Kenobi was the best, but I got Luke Skywalker's my boy, so I got to talk him up a little bit.
No.
But it's first-person point of view. Luke Skywalker. It's the only time it's ever happened in the whole of Star Wars, and it's pretty good. He has a love interest in there that we haven't met before. You see him grow in the Force. You learn a little bit more about.
What are you
learn a little
talking
bit
about?
more
He
about
doesn't a love
lightsabers.
interest? Yeah, his love interest, he gets married
Yeah.
in the EU. Like, I'm sorry, he's just cheating on
I'm
Mara
not
now.
talking about our. Well, yeah, but we have to accept the fact that she no longer exists. She hasn't been reintroduced into the Star Wars universe. So one of our all-time favorite characters doesn't exist. You know, I don't want to go too much into the rant, but Ben Skywalker doesn't exist. Now I have a Ben Solo. I want to shoot myself.
I think
No.
everybody here has heard you rant before on that one. That's actually not a new rant at all.
I know it's not a new rant, but positive things.
Okay,
about
we're talking
Luke
about Last
Skywalker
Jedi.
and what
No,
they
no,
did with
no.
the
We're
storyline.
talking about Last Jedi. So I want to know your opinion. Is Luke the Last Jedi? Are we moving away from the Jedi versus the Sith storyline and moving into something different, or are we looking into a reintroduction and restarting of the Jedi Order? That's my question. That's a more concise question. Go ahead.
It's got to be a restart. If you don't have the conflict between light and dark, you don't have a Star Wars.
Well, you could look.
that simple.
We're
You can't-
talking about liberal Disney here, okay? And I'm not saying this because I it's whatever. I literally don't care about what people's political opinions are. But what I'm saying is that if what you're telling me is you
Make
don't think
America
that
great
they'd go, these are the good guys and they're gray Jedi, and these are the bad guys and they're gray Jedi too. They just don't call them gray Jedi. They're just trying to do things different. And everybody thinks they're right, and that would be actually a good movie in today's day and age. If they came out and said,
Not great.
"We think we're good and we think we're good. Let's fight it out."
It's not great storytelling though. There's one thing that Disney does, and it tells stories. So let's go back to pre-Star Wars. Let's look at every single quote-unquote kids movie that Disney has ever released. You have two basic elements, which is the basic elements of storytelling. You've got a good side and you've got a bad side, and they're both clearly
Well,
defined.
and that's something you and I've
You
always
know.
loved about Star Wars, is the
Right.
clear definition
So-
of good versus evil.
So why would Disney all of a sudden take away this clear
I don't know.
take
Actually-
away this clear definition of good and evil?
Really?
They're steeped in it. Star Wars thrives on it. So why would they mess with
Okay,
it?
I'm agreeing with you, but here's what I'm going to say about it. So, I was having that conversation with my wife a couple days ago, and I was explaining to her that, because she loves watching shows, and I'm like, I have an issue with this show or that show, but it all comes down to one basic thing. I like the good guys to be good, and I like the bad guys to be bad. And she was like, well, that's not real life. And I said, she goes, in Star Wars, Anakin wasn't bad, and then he turned into Darth Vader, and he was bad, but then he turned good again as Darth Vader. And I was like, yes. But the thing about Star Wars is that people have defined moments, right? So when you turn bad, you turn bad. When you turn good, you turn good. There is no, I'm still evil a little bit, but I'm doing something good. Does that make sense? Like, for
That
Anakin,
does make
Anakin was
sense.
good all the way up until he killed Mace Windu. Well, he didn't actually kill Mace Windu, but you know what I mean. Until he took that swing, he was good. And then when he did that to protect his wife, for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, in that exact moment, he became evil. And then when he became evil, the Emperor took him under his wing and said, you are now Darth Vader. And then all of the rest of his actions are not good actions. They are then tainted by the dark side. That's the whole concept behind the dark side. Is this there is good and there is evil, and yeah, I love that. That's the defined moment, and
Right.
I have to say, I was thinking about The Force Awakens, and The Force Awakens, the only character that really, I mean, there's obviously a struggle inside of Ben, uh, good versus evil, whatever, but I think that we're going to find that the Ben storyline is actually going to be interesting. Do you remember in the old Young Jedi
No
books?
way.
Do you remember the old Young
No
Jedi
way.
books? Just listen. You remember the old Young Jedi books?
No, I will just after I protest the concept of Ben Solo, aka Kylo's Ren storyline being interesting.
Okay, just listen. Just listen. This is my thought process.
But
It's a
okay.
rehash of one of the books. This is what I think is going to happen. I think that Luke took them all to Yavin, and the Yavin storyline happened. Do you remember what happened when they first came to Yavin when they were building the new Jedi Temple? And
Yeah.
what's his name?
Exar Kun spirit.
Yeah, comes
Exar
back.
Kun spirit comes and starts messing with everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that if they do a Kylo backstory, crap, I don't remember if I was in the first group of these or the second, and I can't afford to try. Damn it, I should have been paying attention. Sorry. But I think that you're gonna see a tainting, him going to the dark side. I also loved your concept about the Knights of Ren and them being off of the Inquisitors. Did we talk about that last week, Pat?
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Oh, well, I could talk about it every day because I
Pat
think
still
it's
with
the
us?
coolest concept.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about it last week. I did a meeting.
Oh, no, we didn't live stream. Last time we live streamed is what I was asking. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
never mind. You had that meeting. Yeah. So the concept is this, Pat, that there's the Inquisitors. We haven't seen any duplication yet that we know of, but the Inquisitors all wear masks. Have you noticed that in Rebels? Do you actually watch
Yeah.
Rebels?
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay, so what the story behind the masks of the Inquisitors is that they all are dark side force objects that are embedded with, basically they're like a hollow cube almost, but they're embedded with like a mentor almost of, right, Eric? That's how it is. Like the mentor of the, like they have the soul of a Sith Lord in it. Is that the right way of saying that? Is anybody listening?
Oh, I
I was hoping Protag would answer that question because he knows this lore stuff like back of his hand. Anyway, but basically that's what happened, is that they are embedded with the dark side powers. And so what happens is that when they put on the mask, they become dark side force users. Hence the power of Kylo Ren's mask. It's such a big deal. Well, what we think is that when Darth Vader died, that the Inquisitors obviously couldn't remain as the Inquisitors of the Imperium hunting down Jedi, so they started the Knights of Ren. And so that we will find a literal direct link, like story arc, from the Inquisitors to the Knights of Ren.
which is what Kylo is.
Yes, Kylo is the leader of the Knights of Ren. So when he took up the name Kylo, he became the leader of the Knights of Ren. And that is part of the reason we think that, he's talking about like his grandfather's legacy. I will finish what you started. That he's literally taking on the Darth Vader's quest and his position, because Darth Vader was the leader of the Knights of Ren, but they called them Inquisitors.
It's interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite theory about Kylo and his backstory, because it's clever. I mean, I don't know. At least then there's an interesting story arc to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he comes back. He finds out that about his grandfather. I personally think that the mask he wears is actually Probably something that Darth Vader was working on. Probably his or the Emperor's mask. Does that make sense? Like they put their soul into it, which would be phenomenally interesting if Kylo was wearing the mask of the Emperor.
It is designed pretty damn well.
Yeah. His mask is freaking sweet. Like, it bothered me at first, but it's awesome. But in the next movie, his mask is destroyed. So when his mask is destroyed, does he go back to being a good guy? Does that make sense? Like,
No, there is no redemption story in this. I'm convinced about that.
you don't think there's a redemption story?
I do not think this is a redemption story.
Of course it's a redemption story.
I don't think that. No, this is where Disney could be inventive and bring a little more reality into the Star Wars universe that I could accept. That this isn't a redemption story. This is a conquest story. That he's evil. He's gone. You know, he's. You know.
So you think this is
lost? There's no coming back, and this is Rey and Finn finishing off Snoke, killing Kylo, and saving the universe. I think it's going to be, you know, I think it's going to be a tragedy wrapped up in, you know, the Star Wars universe. I think we're going old school Greek here.
Oh man. I'm trying. Sorry, I'm putting my. I have no mods on Savage. I just want to note this for everybody. My Savage is definitely not ready for this. But I am surviving like freaking Kylo. This is stupid. He won't survive when he does his special though. Like when they get the buff. That won't happen, but holy crap. This is stupid, the fact that this works so good. He has the best health. Sorry. You guys still there?
Yeah, we're still here.
I got out. I did 17k damage with my Savage on my first attempt.
At gear level 8?
At gear level 8. I got in, got out, and did 17k damage.
That is so broke.
Okay, let's see if I can mod him really fast before the thing's over.
Not gonna lie, I still have Rebels playing right now.
What'd you say, Pat?
Not gonna lie, I'm also watching Rebels at the moment.
Oh, wow. That's not a bad thing to be doing.
I've got like 4 episodes left, and then I finish season 3.
Oh! So it's such a good place to be.
Such a good place to be.
It just makes me happy.
Maybe one of the best battles in Star Wars history is in
Ahsoka versus. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, that's season 2. That's season 2. No, I'm talking about the very end of season 3. It takes about all of 5 seconds. It's still one of the best battles in all of Star Wars. Absolutely. I mean, I don't want to spoil spoiler alert if you haven't seen Rebels.
Well, Pat hasn't seen it yet. Just wait.
Where are you now, Pat?
Episode 16.
Episode 16.
It's with the new Fulcrum. They just.
Oh, I love the new Fulcrum.
He's just. I guess they caught Ezra. Chopper came on, and then the other guy.
Should I put 10? What? Wait, hold on. I gotta look at that.
You're still in season 2.
No, I'm season 3.
Season 3.
Hell.
Oh, new Fulcrum. That's right.
Yeah, new Fulcrum.
Hell, man, I don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see him come into the game soon.
On which side, though? Okay, so we want. Or why don't I want critical damage, critical chance? Why is offense better?
Because isn't Savage like loaded up on crit anyway?
I don't know. To be very honest, I have no idea. I mean, offense is fine. I can make that work. Damn, that's
a really
good,
Pat, so I cannot discuss the maybe one of the best fights in all of Star Wars.
I
Hopefully we can
mean,
discuss that next
the
time.
best fight ever is with Bay versus Vader.
Is who?
Bay versus Vader.
Hey.
Ahsoka.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Ahsoka versus Vader.
that's
Oh,
the-
It's a good fight. It's not quite as epic as the fight
I-
that happens at the end of season 3 Rebels. That is an epic fight.
Fulcrum Ahsoka. I'd swipe on Tinder for her.
Oh, that's awesome. Inappropriate, but awesome.
It wasn't that inappropriate. I kept it to Tinder.
That's true. Okay, I'll give you that. I have too many freaking mods. Trying to find the one I want is always ridiculous. I literally don't have the one I want. I want an offense, right? That's what it said.
No one rolls offensive mods.
I do.
I don't
All the
know
time.
when anyone ever rolled offensive mods.
Just because you can't get them, don't hate on those of us who can.
Don't worry, I can't get them.
Okay,
either.
so yes, you have to farm the most impossible 5-person squad to farm ever.
Who?
Ever.
But on the same side, I can just say I have a 7-star Fulcrum Ahsoka.
I hate you.
I hate you too, but on the offside of that, okay, so let's run down first order farming real quick.
So what happened? Okay, why?
Why-
Like we've been. Is 7 like normally what we're getting on these live streams? 7 people?
About at the
I don't
moment.
I don't know either.
So, Captain Phasma, probably the most useful and one of the easiest farms, Galactic War Store. Okay. Relatively easy. Kylo Ren,
Hmm.
first order farming, Cantina Battle, 4C, and 6C. I have never understood the difference between rolling the character at 10 and rolling the character at 12, or an 8 and a 10 if they've got a double Cantina spot. I always roll the lower one because you have more rolls and percentages. I don't understand the
I always do higher.
drop rates, but do you?
Yeah, I think harder you
So-
get more rewards. But I think when it comes to those things, it's all RNG mental games.
Gotcha. Okay, so then you go to First Order TIE Pilot, which is a light side, dark side, 16 energy roll only. So the grind on that is incredible. First, I'm currently working on him is a Cantina Battle only drop, so he's doable, but it's a Qui-Gon grind, and he is nowhere near as satisfying or useful as Qui-Gon. And there's so many other characters in that shop that's more important than that generic First Order officer. And then you have the First Order Stormtrooper, which is now a 3-roll hard side grind, with one of them being on the light side.
2 light side, 1 dark.
Yeah, no, he's got a light side 2A, a light side 2B, and now he has a light side 9A hard.
Dark
Which, if
side
you've
is
ever
2A, light side's 2B, 9A light side.
Right. But that 9A light side, I don't think I've ever done anything more difficult in this game than try to 3-star any of the light side hard battles at level 9. That's just...
Wait,
I
what?
don't know how to describe it other than discouraging, demoralizing, what other,
Okay, so I don't have. Sorry to interrupt. I have an offense triangle that I can put on there.
So you're too
Don't
late, buddy.
bother. It's P2.
Don't bother.
No.
Phase 2.
Damn it, Bobby.
It's phase 2. So,
Now I'm all
let's see if I can
sad.
roll a million. Let's see if I can roll a million K with droids.
That's fine. Roll your million. I don't care.
You don't know how to. I've watched you. It's pretty pitiful to watch you play droids. So
My droids are terrible.
maybe I can throw some good. Maybe I can throw some good droid gameplay out there. We'll see.
What I need to do is, while I'm thinking about it, go to the message that Pat sent me. Where is it? There, Pat.
And if people are just wondering why I'm doing the things I'm doing, I have not been able to roll a critical chance potency cross for my entire Star Wars existence. And
Really?
so, really, I'm not kidding you. So, HK 88 on my mod set, its potency level is like 20. I know it should be close to 50, so everything gets defense down when he does his special. I just luck of the draw. Nothing to be done about it.
I don't even.
And I've been trying over the past 2 weeks to get that mod to drop.
Well, he beat me by 500k, but everybody saw that I wasn't trying, so it doesn't count. Okay, so I realized something today, or yesterday. What is the critical chance? Okay, I've been wanting to look at this. So if Cody's command leader ability gives you a total of 30% critical chance. I don't know what all of them are at, but let's pick 5s. Stats. Critical chance is 35. So 35 is 70. Or 65. And 85 is max, right? You guys still there?
Oh god, I don't remember. You were asking.
85 is max because of
RNG?
No, because there's a guaranteed miss rate. So
Yeah.
if I look at all of these guys, so let me look at this one. Critical chance on him is 50%. 50 plus 30 is 80%. Okay, so I was thinking about this because of Leia, and we kept fighting. You and I kept having that Leia conversation. R2, boom, gives them, I found this, it gives them all allies 10% critical chance and 10% accuracy. Did you know that? Because I didn't. And it's not even just light side characters. No? That's
This
not
is
a
R2. Does he have to be?
R2 is not a pay-to-play character. Let's just make this very clear.
Well, yeah, he's only ever been available once, and you had to have an Empire team that could clear it. Let's just say having a Empire team at that level is not a common thing for most people. I mean, this was before Nihilus was out. And
Nihilus is an Empire.
no, it was Empire Sith. It was a combination, I think.
Oh, was it? How did I just don't?
Nope, it was just Empire. Otherwise, I would have 7-starred it.
It's
Yeah.
just Empire.
Anyway, my Nihilus
the
is
huge
my best character.
Yeah.
So the huge Empire dump hadn't happened yet, and if you remember correctly, I was giving you crap because I had a 7-star R2D2 before the max pay-to-play player did, because my Empire team.
I'm not a maxed pay-to-play player. Let's just. I have the wrong freaking characters in right now. I don't have Echo in here. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Rex might actually be better than Echo in this.
No, he's not. Echo's got too many random attacks.
Oh, that's true. Okay, retreating. I just was building the team and misfired that one. I need to work on my Echo and get him up to gear level 11. I think the rest of them are there already.
I finally got my first G11 yesterday.
Do you? I mean, obviously you're pay to play. Do you spend a bunch of money on the game or just a little bit?
Too much.
Okay, I've been there.
I've actually slowed down a lot lately.
Well, there's a point where it stops being profitable.
Yeah. So I've slowed down. Now I'm just. I mean, I'm kind of paying to play because I'm working on my Chase team.
Yeah, I understand that.
But still not a huge amount.
I don't understand why you can't. Why R2 doesn't heal in this
What
team?
else do you want R2 to do in this game?
I want him to heal everybody all the time. I want him to also be Xeris.
Alright, Mr. Unrealistic.
That's not unrealistic.
For a droid to heal, is he a Pacific healing droid? You know, this is Star Wars. They have a droid that heals.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what it looks like. It doesn't look like R2D2.
It looks like K2SO.
That would be an awful healer.
It's like saying HK-47's a healer when his tagline is "meat bag." So, though I will thank the developers for including him in the game, because that also means Darth Revan and Knights of the Old Republic is still canon, and you know, possibly years worth of my life wasn't wasted as I continually replayed that game.
Oh, I think I still would complete. It wasn't wasted anyway. That's one of the greatest RPGs ever.
RPGs, screw that. Game's over. So, if anyone loves Mass Effect, then they need to bow at the altar of Star Wars.
What? What did I start
Mass
at?
Effect,
Did anybody?
The entire thing about Mass.
I did it again. I didn't look what I started
the
at.
entire thing of Mass. Sorry. But the entire thing of Mass Effect is the ongoing choice. Bad, horrible droid ones. Is the ongoing choice aspect of the game. Each choice you make come, and they carry that through all three Mass Effect games. So you play Mass Effect 1, if you pick up your character after 1 and 2, it affects how you play 2. So there's technically an infinite number of combinations of how you can play Mass Effect. Knights of the Old Republic was the first game that gave you a text-based optional system on how the game turned out.
That's bullshit.
Obviously based off of light side and
That's
dark.
complete
No, it's
and
not.
utter. Yes, it is.
Before
Because what was before that? What was the name of that freaking game? It was just text. They didn't even have faces yet. The RPGs, that's been the way that's been forever. That's what.
Okay, then let me rephrase.
It's just the best
that.
game
All
ever.
right, let me just
First-
put it out there. The best Star Wars game ever was Yoda Stories.
Was what?
Yoda Stories.
What are you,
I don't even know what that
what are you
is.
talking about, Pat?
You've never played Yoda Stories?
No.
No.
And you guys call yourselves Star Wars fans.
Yoda stories.
That it was the greatest game in the world. I'll try to get links to it. I'll probably find it on IGN.
It came out in 1997, based on the Star Wars franchise developed by Lucasfilms, Indiana Jones and his desktop adventure. Oh, this is like hardcore, like Final Fantasy style. Like the
Yoda
Ewoks.
Stories?
It looks like Pokemon.
Yeah. It was the greatest thing. I used to have it on the computer.
That makes me so happy. My favorite Star Wars game of all time. Oh man, it's like Star Wars video games. Like kind of got me into video games because I used to play What was the one that, like, the first-person shooter that came out for Star Wars? It was called, like, Stormtrooper or something.
Dark Forces.
Dark Forces. Oh my god.
I have all of those on Steam.
Yes. That game was awesome.
And I'm trying to rock my droid cred. I'm getting nothing but bad runs here.
What? I don't know what a good run for droids looks like.
Couple mil.
I could pull a million K off of what I currently
A million
have,
K?
but
I just want to clarify.
million
You just
K,
said a
excuse
million K.
sorry, I did just say a million K, but I can
I just want to
pull
clarify my
close to a million.
custom-made Team Skunk the Sith banner looks badass.
You don't mind that I put it sideways, do you?
No, next time you should. I'll try to make one that longer.
Yeah.
For next time.
I need one that fits that space. Honestly, I need to just go through and redo a bunch of stuff, but ah, crap. I might have to restart this run. What percentage am I at? 89, and I started
Who'd
at
you replace R2 with? You replaced...
Leia. I'm just gonna go back and run Leia. Huh?
Why don't you do Scavenger?
I don't. I mean, I have Scavenger. I just don't think I have him 7-star.
Oh, Scavenger's P2. P4 is Princess.
I don't get the scavenger choice at P2. I've seen the video and I just don't get the choice.
What's he do for the team?
Let's see.
I'm jumping over to see if I even have him 7-starred yet.
Get.
Wait, you're talking about the Jawa scavenger?
Yeah. So if he's stealth, what is it? At the end of each of his turns, if Jawa scavenger is stealth, he has an 80% chance to give 2 random allies defense up, and an 80% chance to give 2 random allies offense up, both for 2 turns.
I'm looking. I have him 83 and gear level 7. I don't think he's gonna work.
I mean, I've never run him before, but what's his survivability level? I mean,
You go pretty long.
I'm just thinking it's the same.
Is he
issue
also the
you
one
have
that
with
that
Leia
does
in
the
that
auto?
phase?
That he automatically, and whenever an Jawa ally takes damage, yeah.
Well, then you also have. Where is it?
Who should I run then? I won't run Leia this turn because I'll put
Jawas
Leia with my.
50% potency.
Huh?
Raid bonus. Jawas have 50% potency. In addition, whenever a Jawa uses ability, they call another ally to assist.
Oh, which would be very good with my clones.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
Because you gotta remember, the little secret of heroic AATs, the 2 raid bonuses. Jawas have Wrecking Crew, which I just said, and then Jedi have Defenders of the Republic, which have 20% critical chance to recover 15% of their max health at the start of their turn.
Yeah. I'm just looking through my characters right now, trying to see if I have anything else I want to try. I mean, I can throw Scavenger in there and give it a shot. He's not a very high level, and he's, oh my god, his health is terrible. We'll try it. He's only good when he's alive, though, right? He's not one of those characters who just keeps giving buffs all the time.
Correct. All his things are when he attacks.
Or is attacked.
Yeah.
Well, he also doesn't place thermal detonators at all. Oh. Yeah, his health is way too low. I can't believe my Zavage without anything did as well as he did. Okay, I'm gonna do this run and then we're gonna close this down for the night. It's getting to my bedtime.
Oh, thank God! I was thinking you guys are gonna go all night.
Really?
I don't know.
I just hang out, man. And I had a long weekend.
I thought today all day it was Sunday, and then
It does kind of
like,
feel like a Sunday, doesn't it?
it's one of those dragging days. I had family up for a couple days, and past 2 weeks of work have been hell. So I've just been like dead. And then I found out it was Saturday. I'm like, thank the Lord. Wake up, work on the
I have
bar.
to apologize for
Go ahead.
no good droid gameplay footage, but wasn't having good runs there, so
I don't think
moved to a little
anybody.
bit more sure thing here on the clones.
I think
I
that
think
it.
next
I think if
next
and-
time. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna shut up.
No, Pat, you go. Sorry.
I think by the time I'm able to hop on the next live stream, I'll have my new computer.
That'll be
able to
awesome.
toss in some video with you guys of a
That'll be
shitty
awesome.
player, a shitty player who runs one of the best guilds.
That's right. And there's a
It's all about
reason.
talking the talk.
You're talking about the Republic, right?
Oh yeah, something like that.
They're probably all listening, going rah rah rah.
Probably not.
You don't think they're
Which
listening? One of the.
I don't
You
know.
don't, you don't think it's one of the 4 people? How many do we have? We have 9 people watching us now.
I think Sunday might be a little bit better viewing audience.
Yeah, well, when you do 30K a day, I'm not waiting a day for a Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely agree.
It's going to be. At some
I'm
point, though, we're going to have to figure out a way to get this. I don't know. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have done that.
I think we
Just the
might
fact-
do a leaderboard run next month.
You think so? Just no
How
holds
would that
bar?
work?
So what we would do is, at the end of the month, we would stack tickets, so we're capped out at 150, and then we'd start both raids dead periods like the day before, so we recap out our tickets
Mm-hmm.
and go into the new month and just zerg every raid we can, basically.
I mean, I think that sounds fun, but
That's what Jakku is doing in the Team Skunk Republic guild you see on top.
yeah.
And I know Naboo is doing it next month as well.
Well, who's
The-
who's actually? I mean, I realize we can all get to be the top guild, but who is the actual top guild right now in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? I'm actually interested to hear.
You
the
mean
answer.
overall?
Yeah.
I mean, there is not one.
Oh, okay.
It's all about leadership runs.
What do you mean?
The thing that's nice about this game is you don't get rewards for that when you're on top. Like, you just get recruits basically.
Yeah.
So in other games, like the one I came from, leading that alliance, as we called it, the top one got best rewards. Top 2 and 3
Yeah.
got, basically the same rewards. Top 5 a little less, all the way down to, top 100 basically.
Yeah.
This one, you don't get extra rewards.
Yeah. Well, it would be nice to get a little bit of something.
Yeah, I
like-
mean, I wouldn't even worry about that too much because it takes the fun out of it, honestly.
Well, yeah. But it would be nice that if the highest rank of your guild or something was noted, and if your guild had ever made it to the number 1 spot, that you got something not actually in the game, but like a tag marker or something. You know what I mean?
Well, you do when you go to the guild page, when you click the guild emblem on the bottom left,
Uh huh.
the rotating where the leaderboard is, it rotates. It'll tell you the top guilds of last month, and it lists them all out
Oh, that's
all
cool.
long. And then obviously, you know, like our guild is right up there this month. You know, we're 70th right now,
Okay.
but we've got 2 raids. We're gonna down 3 raids in basically 24-ish hours.
Yeah.
A little bit more, but
And you're unlocking the Zerg tomorrow, or we?
yep.
Yeah.
So the heroic is unlocking same time, noon, and
Okay.
then I'm also unlocking Rancor. And then once that hour cooldown
Uh-huh.
is up, we're starting another Rancor that's gonna be on a 24-hour dead period.
Wow.
Just because we're sitting there at 70 to 104 tickets
Yeah.
every day. It's like we're essentially wasting away a raid.
Yeah.
But I'm actually really pleased with the new ticket process we do.
Yeah.
We haven't missed yet, and then it's only like the reason I do 2 hours before is because
So you can get somebody in.
get someone in, but we're actually just sending reminders out.
Oh yeah, I know. I told Applesauce he might have to kick me today. I was at the lake and he sent it to me while I was driving home, and I was in a rush to get home, and I was like,
When did he send it?
I don't know, but I ended up just pulling the car over on the side of the road and finishing my ticket.
That's the
Because-
problem. Apple doesn't communicate like that he's sending stuff that early. I told him at the 2-hour mark send stuff out as
Well,
reminders.
It might have been at the 2-hour mark. Like I honestly, he sends me
No,
a note.
it wasn't because he wasn't online for that.
Oh.
It was Hurry that had to do it because we were missing by exactly 600.
Oh. So one person hadn't logged on.
He had a good reason, so
Oh yeah.
he ended up hitting it within the next half hour, so we were like,
Oh, okay.
all set. But it sucks now because now I'm like sitting for those final 2 hours. Normally I'm like trying to get you assholes up and hitting your tickets,
Yeah.
and now
You
it's
see
just
my
like,
damage numbers there, buddy?
I don't. Oh, hold on. Let me
Almost,
pull up.
I got almost 1.5 for me, so I'm
on
waiting to see the difference.
on your clones. Who did
on
you?
my clones. So
Well, who did you?
I ran the exact same team you did.
The Leia.
No difference. Yours are just better geared than mine.
Oh,
I got 1.400K.
Fuck. I just lost Leia. I don't know what I started at though. I don't know if this is a run worth keeping. Hold on. The best part about live streaming, 'cause I can go back and look at my old run, my run.
So we're actually working on another system. We might be establishing a completely EU guild. And that would basically turn like Malachor straight into raiding.
79.35. I've only done 6% and I just lost Leia. Frickin' A. I gotta retreat and restart. I hate that my Leia is so squishy. I'm gonna
What gear
miss
level is your Leia at?
like 11. She is gear level 10. Sorry. And she needs 2 sets of handcuffs to keep going.
I'm sure she does.
Ha, brown chicken, brown cow. Just looking at her mods. Really
Much
fast.
better droid road going on right here.
What do you guys run for ships? You guys focus at all?
I mean, I do a little bit, but not
Oh.
much.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big ships guy. Let's see. I'm currently running Biggs, 7-star, Biggs is maxed out at gear level 11. Wedge, 7-star, maxed out at gear level 11. Ahsoka is
she really
7-star, gear level 10.
Who?
Oh,
Ahsoka?
absolutely.
I'm seeing a lot of Ahsoka ships.
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Yes. So what Ahsoka does is she's the only one that can clear buffs.
No.
So if you're up against a Mace
Vader.
Windu, Darth Vader, yeah, but Vader's hard to get. He's hard to get, hard to level. He was a little bit easier, but as far as being free to play, Ahsoka drops both in the Fleet Store and Galactic War, so it's a lot easier to get her up to 2 7-stars a ship, and then as a character, she has 2 hard no drops plus the 5 Cantina Store. So she's much more accessible. She has the built-in dodge as a ship, so it increases her survivability. And when you put her with Akbar and Jedi Counselor, you can get the extra shield bonus for her. And you almost focus exclusively on keeping the shield bonus on her. And then she neutralizes Mace Windu as a capital ship because he requires the Republic debuffs to get his invulnerability. Kylo Ren coming in with the counterattack option that he does.
You have a Kylo Ren
as a reinforcement.
ship?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I put him 4
I got my ships a long time ago. I got my clones, and I was like, I don't need anything else.
The other one. Darth Maul has a similar thing that people like to use late game. And then Plo Koon is also another one that they like to use late game. And if you can keep her alive and turn her times correctly, you can defeat those game mechanics people try to use late game to help make you focus on just tacking a clone sergeant or Biggs or Soon Falk or one of the other tank ships.
Do you guys think that
she's
how big of a piece of the new raid or the new Guild War style territories do you guys think that ships are going to be? Do you think they're going to be like this huge part?
The thing they've emphasized in every podcast Jesse's been on.
Yeah.
Actually, I got to get a contact. Once we get this up and going, I'm going to get him on here.
Yeah.
Between that and every character you have.
Yeah.
For the guild, it's utilizing essentially your account.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm just wondering how that plays out. You know what I mean? Like, there's an amount of me that says, "This is awesome."
That's the thing. No one knows.
Yeah.
No one knows.
I don't know if they know, to be honest.
Oh, they do. The leaks have been saying that they've been working on this for ages. You know, I've been good friends with a bunch of the game changers and beta testers.
I know you can't talk about it.
They can't talk about it. I don't know anything. But going back on the ships, I've been running a Maul, Bubba, Vader, Counselor, and Biggs as my main 5.
That's a good main 5 if you can pay for it.
Oh, it's almost every time I start off with either Slave 1 or the TIE Advanced doing a target lock on someone, and then almost every single time Biggs is coming in with the second or third attack, and I always use Jedi Counselor, the assist, the one where he pulls assist from someone.
Right.
And I usually take down actually either Maul, Bubba, or Vader first, and they're down, so instantly next is coming up is the Akbar shield or the mace attack to an assist right after, and then it's just narrowing them down. Once I get those target locks, like I won't pull in 5s until I've got at least 2 on target locks. When he comes in, I just drop his bomb that hits all the target locks.
So you bring 5. You bring 5 in as a backup.
Yep, I have 5s in the backup only when the only time I bring him in is when there's at least 2 ships target locked. So I bring him in. I can usually target a third, so he hits 3 at once. Downs the target lock, because his target lock ability hits no matter what the target locks and whoever you have triggered or selected.
I'm literally going back and watching
See,
my video to figure out.
I have 5s from the get-go because he's just so hard to kill that I'm hoping at any one time the randomness is going to choose 5s to eliminate, as opposed to, well, just about any other ship out there.
He does so much damage. That's why I put him in the back. He does so much damage. At that point, I still have Biggs up. If I lose Biggs first, I bring Wedge in as the backup tank, and then I've got TIE Fighter as my final one.
So you just run this so completely than I do, because I have Biggs, Wedge, 5s, Ahsoka, and Jedi Counselor, and then I've got Clone Sergeant, TIE Fighter Pilot, and currently Darth Vader as my backups.
I'm telling you that Darth Vader with the target locks, every single time he uses basic, it's a target lock, and it does so much damage. I would highly recommend him in the front 5, because he's going to come out there. His RNG is going to hit.
You two are as bad as.
He's only 5-star for me, so he'll die in 2 seconds.
He's 5-star for me.
Not. Really?
I don't have a 7-star. I've got a 5-star Maul, who's 77 out of 85. 6-star Slave 1, 72 out of 100. Vader's at 2785. You're talking ship, right? You're not talking actual Vader.
Yeah, I'm talking ship. Yeah,
okay,
I'm talking ship. He's only a 5-star ship. I was very happy to unlock him. But
yeah, no,
I haven't used him as a frontline option.
Set him up there. I'm telling you, like, his attacks are killer, especially right off the bat. Like, I'd probably say 98% of the time, maybe 99, he hits first.
Really?
Guys, I'm gonna have to frickin' restart my frickin' phase 2 again. I just can't get the rhythm tonight. You know what I mean? Like when you do the run and it just not sitting right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep this one.
There we go.
Yeah,
Protag's gonna beat me though.
The thing I still haven't figured out is why Bubba, sometimes you'll drop the AoE bomb. Why it'll repeat to where I can actually got it pulled up.
Bubba Feats?
Yeah.
Too slow.
He is the worst bounty hunter of all time.
Too slow as a ship. Entirely too slow. Entirely too slow as a ship.
He comes in as a tank.
I love it when I see Boba Fett because I carry about 3 ships around him and then I kill Boba Fett. There's very few occasions where that.
Eric? What did your
Boba Fett is scary.
Eric, what was your clone run?
My Clone War was
1.46.
Oh,
I know. I think 1.4 and change, almost 1.5.
Mine was 1.58. Not far off. You're getting pretty damn close.
Not far off. So.
And you're behind me again.
Your clones are better geared than mine, but my Leia was a gear level higher than yours.
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna finish that Leia off. Okay, time to try my freaking droids. I hate this team. I need to put so much effort into it.
I did 80K. What can you do?
You only did 80K?
I only did 80K. I couldn't get a good run. I got a little frustrated with it. So.
Oh, crap. I could probably do 80K and just AoE side effects.
No, not 80K. I'm sorry, 800K.
Oh, no.
I apologize.
I can't do 800K.
Of course, my wedge is going to die. Of course, my wedge is going to die here again. I'm gonna be upset. Come on.
I'm so tired. I really need to stop live streaming at this point. But I'm gonna finish this run.
No
Everybody can watch me die with my... Huh. Bad news. Damn it. Can't do that. I want to know where else... Where is the First Order good other than Phase 1? Phase 2?
No, Phase 2, they're not.
3. No, that's
yeah,
resistance. No, Phase 3 is resistance. They're pretty decent in arena.
Who? First Order?
Yeah, it's a very rare one because you can easily take it down. I think it's because the defense sucks.
Yeah.
But the offense, you can really jump up. I've been working on my alt arena. It's Wigs, Akbar, Lando, and Ahsoka Fulcrum. She's only at...
Wait, your
4.
alt has Ahsoka Fulcrum, or both of them do?
My alt doesn't have it 7-starred. My alt has it 3 or 4-starred.
Oh, okay.
My main has her 7-starred.
Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense. I was like, holy crap.
I was, claim to fame, I was the first person to 7-star her in the game. Sticking to it.
That's awesome.
You think so?
Oh, yep. I was up at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I think I spent 150. Now, when I say that out loud, it's like, why the fuck did I do that? Excuse my language. Why the F did I do that?
Why the frack? We say frack here, because we're nerds.
Yeah, but no, I was the first because we had a speed race in the Republic server, and then went into... I woke up when people unlocked her, and I was like, alright, I need her. And I ended up 7-starring her.
She's by far the best looking one.
Chromium
I did
packs?
150K. Yay!
Yeah, you had to do the Chromium packs.
Wait, what did you just run there? What was your third team? Oh, I know what your third team was. I'll run that team now. I don't think I'll be able to beat you after this phase, but I'll get you next phase.
The sad part about Fulcrum Ahsoka is the fact that Thrawn came out so soon afterwards, she's forgotten about, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, once I finish my Chase team out, because I'm going to run them under Nihilus, or Rex lead with Nihilus, and I think Bubba. Haven't decided on that. It's either going to be Bubba or Kylo. I'm going to gear her up and R2 up and see where I can go.
My rebels are so terrible, it hurts my brain to say. But I'm going to try.
I think I have better rebels.
Oh, I should have run frickin' Akbar. Why do I have him in there? Hold on. My Han Solo is terrible, so
You can run Akbar. I've been very disappointed in Akbar, and I know I've seen him run, and you have the Firestorm. Akbar is good for that, but I don't know. I've never been able to make Akbar work in
oh, mine's like not modded
with the
or
Rebel
anything.
team, and
you honestly
and HAAT.
don't even need him. Most people don't even gear him past like G8,
Yeah.
maybe 9,
But,
and that's really only for the arena. But he's such like one of those almost useless characters.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're free to play, you need an easy. Well, back when it was the only run we had, Akbar's great because he has the
Here goes
cleanse.
your
If
heart
you were
too.
running,
Wow, my rebels aren't
if you
even
were
gonna take
running,
down the turrets.
if you were running phase one,
That was...
Rancor for the pigs. This is why I originally geared. No, I'm kidding. This is why I originally geared Akbar, so I got to have the cleanse for phase one for Rancor, because the only other person who could do it was Cody, and clones were pay to play, and it was the only option.
Those clones in Heroic Rancor, though, I threw them in there the other day when we zerked because I was working.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I sat there and I love playing the clones now that I got them all
Gentlemen,
G10.
I'm gonna step away for a couple minutes. I'll come shut it down when you guys are done talking.
Sounds
No
good.
problem.
Yeah.
I threw him in or the clones in, and I dropped like 500k. I was barely paying attention. I was like, this is awesome.
What phase were you in?
First
phase? So
first Rancor phase, so phase 2. Sorry.
Phase 2, okay. So if I can get on the ball and Zerg at the get-go, I will throw in Princess Zodi for phase 1 against the Gamorrean guards.
Yeah,
and
that's
I can. I'm not gear level. I don't have everybody at gear level 11 yet. I think the only gear level 11s I have are 5s and Princess Leia, and I can almost clear phase 1 Heroic Rancor with Princess Zodi.
Here's the thing, you also
except for
remember,
I
really learned this.
I have to change out. Go ahead.
No, you can finish up.
Oh, you have to change Echo out for Rex in that phase, or you'll get you know, the main Gamorrean guy will kill you in about two goes, because you have to cleanse the debuff.
The one thing you got to remember, I've really noticed this now, is gear 11 is ideal, yes, but I'd rather spend the resources, and it's almost paid off, for gear 10s and put up like decent numbers. Like, everyone's goal is to solo different phases, but at the same time, it's like, put up damage and work your way up there. And all you need is gear 10, 7-star G10. That's it. G11 is just one of those, like, I almost want to say it's an arena perk.
It depends on the team you're running. If you're running the droid team that I ran, you've got to at least have the 3 droids gear level 11, because they are at least the 88 and 86 are squishy. They need that they need that extra level to really be successful, to get close to pulling a million. But for everybody else, in the raid, yes. But for everybody else,
the raid
gear 10 is
the raid. Remember your numbers. So if everyone did 2% damage, which is basically doing the raid, 84,000 phase 1, 384,000, no, 86,384 in phase 2, and phase 3 and 4 is 240,000. Anything above that is you're carrying people,
right?
Which is ridiculous to think about. So if you look at our guild, the amount of people, half the time heroic AAT I forget to hit, or if I do, I'm zerking in P4 and I'm throwing everything I've got, and I'll drop like, actually, I don't even remember what the last one was. I think the last time I did it was like 700 or 600k. But in total, you need under 1 million for all 4 phases.
Right, and that is the huge change between this raid and the last one. But it's hard without using Discord and being organized the way we are. It's hard to communicate to a guild that, hey, we don't need you to have one super team. We need you to have 4 okay teams. That's not an easy concept, and as you know, as gamers, we're always
It's not appealing.
It's not appealing, exactly. No, it's not.
One super team? Oh, damn straight.
Yeah.
4 okay teams?
Oh yeah.
Why the hell would I do 4 okay teams when I can get one super team?
Right, because it gets you Obi-Wan freaking Kenobi, who's a super team onto himself.
I'm just saying, the best comment about Kenobi. So what you guys don't know is there's kind of a internal Team Skunk race.
Okay.
We downed it a week after another guild did. So we've been kind of low-key racing each other. They're end of September. We're September 1st.
Where are we projected at?
September 1st.
What's September 1st? What is our projection?
September 1st. Theirs is like October 1st, basically.
Wow. Is that our dedication to everybody's got to get your tickets in?
Mm-hmm. That's the fact of, obviously I sold the guild to where I have more people coming in than we get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
If you've noticed, we haven't lost a member.
Oh well, I know, and of course, as you said, we did the recent reset for guild tickets. Can you explain that? I mean, there's not a whole lot of people watching, but it was a great concept y'all came up with.
So it's actually not a new concept.
That would be amazing.
It's something I've wanted to do for a while, but the background is Malachor. I started playing February 28th, 26th, one of those two. And then we started joining Team Skunk, and the tickets were the huge thing. So what I started doing, which you guys joined in, was everyone posting tickets. But then I became leader, now I'm co-executive of Team Skunk. I run the whole family, so there's too much work for me just to check screenshots, and it's more of a pain in the ass. So what we did is we removed everyone from the guild and brought them back in, and what that does is reset your lifetime tickets. So lifetime tickets isn't glitched in game like daily tickets is, because if we looked at daily tickets right now, it says my main only has 27 or 26. I got my 600 in instantly. But if you look at lifetime, I think it probably says I have 3,800, something like that. I forget what we're up to. So it takes a lot of the work off the officers as well as me. That's 4,200. To where we have to track things. Now we can go in and see exactly who doesn't hit. Ideally, everyone would be on the same increment, but of course, that's not the case. That's why I have a ticket officer. And since then, I think, what have we been doing this for a week?
Yeah, roughly a week.
Roughly a week. We haven't missed tickets. 30K, and we do one more heroic AAT a week now.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. No,
it's a beautiful thing, and I found out after we did the reset that the other guilds and the Sith don't require 600. It's like a suggestion, basically.
Really?
So they've been doing heroic longer than us.
Huh.
But we've been doing it more consistently, which is a crazy thing to think of, because when you guys joined like a week or two before, we failed heroic, then we got carried, and then you guys joined.
Huh. And then
you guys
We
You
made.
guys wouldn't know that because I sold the shit out of my guild for you guys.
You did. You're right. You sold the shit out of it.
I'll post it on the podcast channel. You'll have to see. I'll have to send you this. This is how I sold 2 heroic ready guys. We didn't have any spots open, and I got them in a non-heroic guild.
What?
Mm-hmm. This is why I'm the recruiting lead, and this is why I'm phenomenal in sales, but I fucking hate sales.
I'm a salesman.
I could sell you your own name.
You really recruited us into a non-HAAT guild.
No, not you guys. I guess.
Oh.
You did recruit us into a non-HAAT guild. Let's just be very clear.
No. We were doing it. We were getting stalled out.
Well, the funniest part about it was that I remember, because I was like, well, yeah, we down heroic. This is what happened.
I just posted it in podcast channel. I'm going to sell you guys into this other guild, by the way. Once you read that, you're like, oh yeah, I'll join. I'm like, no, I'm not sending you guys anywhere.
Oh, this isn't getting big enough to read.
I'm reading it. Hold on.
Open link. I'm opening a link, so.
Yeah.
My eyes aren't that good anymore.
But we grow together and win together.
Mm-hmm. It's all about the one-liners, baby.
So.
And they went in?
Oh yeah. They're in the guilds now already.
Wow. And I'm guessing they're just soloing heroic for him? Heroic Pit?
Oh no, heroic pit's getting downed. It's they're in Dathomir, who stalled in P4 last time they did it. So this coming weekend we're probably gonna have 4 heroic AAT guilds.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Nice.
I don't feel like I'm actually necessary for this guild anymore.
Your ass better feel like it, so you don't leave me.
For what? I mean, like, honestly, I don't know of a better guild at this point.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, what guild or community do you go in?
None.
And live stream podcast just for the fun of it?
Well,
and
me
then
always.
hit your 600. All right. Well, you're not
helping. I'm actually really excited. One of the things I'm really excited about is just that the Sith is growing, and every single one of the Sith guilds that I feel like once a week a new one of our guilds is downing heroic pit, and that it's.
Are we still live streaming?
Yeah.
All right.
Why?
I'll save some comments for after.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna close this out here in a sec, but I just wanna
let me know when you are.
Yeah. I mean, let me just say this before I close out, and this is for everybody. If you're looking for a guild that, contact Pat. If you're looking for a guild, you're looking to down some HAAT, because we're an ever-growing family, and what we really want more than anything is just to grow it in a healthy, fun way, and we kind of have a guild for everybody. So there you go. There's my sales pitch for the Sith.
If I can take Malachor from not being able to do P2 to heroic in about a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
And then we started farming it to where I had to put a time cap.
Yeah.
When you guys hit P4. I can do this.
Yeah. So, just for everybody who's listening, thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. You guys are the reason we keep doing this. Well, not really. We just really like to talk to each other. But thank you guys, and
Join us on Discord.
huh? Yeah, join us on Discord, and we'd be happy to chat more. So, you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys next time.
Sith out.